Most of you have been asking me, why are you dragging the family? Why are you dragging Chris Oyakhilome? Why are you dragging Kathy into this whole mess of Daysman? One thing you must understand, I can't focus on Daysman. Daysman is a non-entity in this whole SEX trafficking. He's a non-entity. I have to focus on the enablers. If this boy is not enabled, if this boy is not financed the way that he is financed by either Chris or Kathy, he wouldn't be destroying lives at the rate that he is destroying lives. So we have to drag the ones that are funding him. I want you to listen to the connection between Daysman and Uebert Angel. The young lady, in a testimony that she gave recently, which I had not yet made public, she said, Uebert Angel and Daysman are like friends. And Uebert Angel is very much aware of what Daysman is doing. So the question is, how many more people know? How many more people are involved in this SEX trafficking? Don't take this light. People are saying, no, Prof X, can you tone down a little bit? Please stop being aggressive. Don't be insultive to the people. Can you address them with respect? What respect do these idiots deserve? What respect? These people are trafficking people and you're telling me to be respectful. I don't respect vagabonds like this. I don't at all. I have no respect for such. Go respect them in your village, but here I don't respect such type of Daysmen and on the Oyakhilomes. For what? If this was your daughter, would you be telling me here to be respectful? Would you be telling me here to tone down if this was your sister that was abused by Daysmen? Would you? Come on, man. Get out of here. Listen to what she said about Uebert Angel.
So I've heard him say that. He said that he said this word, if I kill you, it's a sin. He said, if I get you killed, I'll know about it. So it's still a sin. So we have to go spiritual about it. He said, and he has two persons that he calls. One is this prophet Ubert Angel.
What?
Yes, prophet Ubert Angel. They're like, he calls him like make fun, make slurs. They're like friends. The other one is, I don't know which apostle is. He calls him apostle. So that day, I've heard him say that prophet Angel told me that. Prophet told me that you should. I should send you back. I should have sent you back. He said that you'll not learn. You're this. He said that I'm from the dark. Then he said that we have to deal with you spiritually. So, and I told him that what I came here for is an opportunity for work. There's no work here. So I need work. I have responsibility. I need to pay my bill.
Did you hear him on the phone talking to Uebert Angel?
Yes, even once. It was like the second or third day after I went there. He put it on camera and showed me to Prophet Angel. I've seen him showing me to Prophet Angel. And he also said that he will say that I'll send you pictures. They'll study your background. He will say that he'll always be saying that I'll send your pictures. They'll tell me what you've been through, your backgrounds, where you came from. So he said that we have to deal with you spiritually.
Who said that?
This man. Then he started calling to this.
After talking to Uebert Angel.
The conversation before with Ubert Angel is like he said that Ubert Angel told him that he should send me back to home because I'm no good for him. That's what this Daysman is saying.
So are you telling me that Uebert Angel is aware of what Daysman is doing?
Yes, very aware, because the way they talk is not like they talk like best friends. They talk like best friends. So then he said that after this caller with me and Daysman, he said he has to deal with me spiritually. So he had to call his apostles.
The reason why I'm bringing all these people is so that the majority of you know that this syndicate is not minute. This syndicate is massive. There are many big names that are at play here. And if this boy is doing it and is being allowed, and they are laughing, they are smiling, they are actually celebrating him for what he is doing, then you can imagine the scale at which his father is doing it, the scale at which Uebert is doing it, the scale at which Kathy is doing it. Because trafficking does not only apply to men trafficking women. Women also traffic men for these sexual manipulations. Should we go back to the definition of EX trafficking? To those of you who do not understand the complexities or the legal definition of these crimes being committed in the so-called church. I'll tell you this, my young sisters who are out there, who might have been abused by these men, and you do not know your rights. If any of these prophets, any of them, have ever called you or texted you, invited you to wherever they are for the purpose of sleeping with you, you have a very solid case to open against them for sex trafficking. The moment you took a flight to go to wherever that they were, the hotel room that they had booked, and they manipulated you and ended up sleeping with you, you have a case against them, and you must open one. That is the pure definition of EX trafficking. I once made reference to R. Kelly. That man is not in prison because of engaging with underage girls. The main reason why he is still in prison today is because of EX trafficking, is because of bringing people over to his empire, to his kingdom, as he used to call it, to his house, to his mansion, and sleep with them, which is the very same thing that your prophets are doing. They invite young girls, they target young girls in Ethiopia. They target these young yellow bones, slave queens, as you call them. Not because of anything, but just for sleeping with them. And that is trafficking if you did not know. The definition of EX trafficking in the region of Africa like SA is very expensive. I do not know how it is defined in Nigeria, or it's a common practice in Nigeria. I do not know. But if this boy is to be tried on international grounds, this boy will never leave the walls of prison. He'll stay in for the longest time ever. So now you tell me, what's there to justify about these acts that are being conducted by this little boy called Desmond? This boy has been bringing, my people, this is painful as I talk about it. To you, you see it as news. I don't see it as news. This is an urgent matter that needs urgent attention. I know wherever he is, he's probably bragging, knowing that Chris Oyakhilome has him covered, knowing that the law system in Nigeria might not touch them as yet, simply because they have the money. Whoever has the money gets away with anything. The main purpose of the Enlightenment series, before we get to the justice part, is to make sure that we raise awareness. There are so many people that are consuming this information that we are bringing out, that are benefiting. There are so many people that have been glued to Chris Oyakhilome like this, that have been bowing down before Chris Oyakhilome, who are now getting a different revelation, who are getting their eyes opened. There are so many lives that are being touched, and so many lives that are being saved in the process. So never undermine what we are doing. People send me, no, can you send these to Nigerian blogs so that it trends? We are not trying to trend. We don't want this thing to trend. We want it to be effective to the people that matter. Do you know how many calls I receive? From the inner circle. People that tell me that please don't reveal our identities. People that call me to thank me. Listen, I have been here for more than 10 years, for more than 15 years. I have been seeding for more than this period of time. I did not know that the money we give is being used to fund such kind of activities that are being conducted by Desmond, the son of Chris Oyakhilome. If the son of Oyakhilome does this, the son of a holy man, as you call him, Oyakhilome, if his own son is doing this, what about him? What is he doing? And Papa Angel is in the whole thing. I know I've been accused so many times of working for him. Yet I've never chopped a cent from him. And why people think I work for him, I still don't understand. Tell me what you think about people in the comments. The connection between Desmond and Uebert Angel. So if Uebert is involved in this thing, if he actually acknowledges the girls that Desmond bring, if the boy can do video calls to Uebert and show Uebert the girls, and Uebert gets to say, no, take this one back. No, you don't. This one is not good for you. Good for him on what grounds? Or is Uebert using the standards of his own, the specs that he, look for in women for this young man? Which means there's no single woman that has gone to Desmond that was not approved by Uebert. There's no single girl that Desmond has abused that was not approved by Uebert. That's just what it means. It also means there's no single girl that this boy brought in that was not approved by Kathy, that was not approved by Chris himself. This thing is bigger than you see. The closer you look, the lesser you see. I want you to remain open-minded. Please remain open-minded and stop defending what you don't know. You know nothing about this. All you have to do is to just watch and zip your mouth if you have nothing to comment that is sensible or constructive to this conversation, just zip it and wait until we get to the end of it, which is going to be a very long run. Tell me what you think in the comments section. How many more people are involved? How many more influential pastors, prophets are aiding this little boy to do what he's doing? That's the question that I have.